Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of JQLM Radio's Community Corner with your girl, Lady J, right here on JQLM Radio, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. Shout out to all of our listeners out there in JQLM Radio world, all across the world. We appreciate you all. For those of you who are watching us on social media, make sure you go download the JQLM Radio app. But before I introduce our guest today, of course, we must get those formalities out of the way. So if this is your first time tuning in to JQLM Radio or to JQLM Radio's Community Corner, and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers and all the different ways that they can tune in, this is what you would share. If you'd like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in to JQLM Radio, this is what you would share. You can tune in live by downloading the JQLM Radio app on your Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live via Alexa, the TuneIn app, the Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com/JQLM-radio. Or just visit egoentertainmentnet.com and click the button right there on the home page. You can also connect with us via our website or social media at JQLM Radio. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Additionally, you can email us at jqlmradio@gmail.com. Find us under our parent company, Ego Entertainment Network, on social media at EGOENTNET. That's Ego Ent Net. You can also follow us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And last but not least, make sure you like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network. All right. Now that we have those formalities out of the way, let's bring in our guest. Our guest is none other than Dr. Shawn M. Nicholson. He is an author, community leader, and speaker, and a couple other things. So let's bring him on and introduce him to the show. Welcome.
Hello. Good evening. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm well, and yourself?
All is well. Thank you for having me, Lady J.
Awesome, no problem. So before we get into, everything that you do, can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, what you do, and what you like to do in your spare time?
Certainly. So my name is Shawn Nicholson, Dr. Shawn M. Nicholson. I am in Richmond, Virginia. My home is Hackensack, New Jersey. That's my birthplace. So I represent up north. But I am a speaker, author, coach. In a nutshell, I pass I on. That's my mission. That's my goal. I want to pass on anything that I have to anybody that I come in contact with to make them better. And I help them to activate their passion, their potential, and their purpose.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Spare time. I mean, I like playing golf. That's spare time. So.
Oh man, golf. I can't get with golf. This is boring. Putt though is fun.
Oh, come on.
So before you shifted into, becoming an entrepreneur and developing your own program, tell us, what were you doing in the corporate world, or if you even worked in the corporate world?
I've never worked in the corporate world. I am a third generation contractor turned entrepreneur. So I'm a carpenter by trade. And in '98, I was forced into creating a business because I was a consultant, and they messed the grant up. So I had to go find something to do. So I started a construction company, which evolved into a real estate development, which evolved. And that's how I've made my living over the past 20 plus years. 30 years now, really.
Now that's awesome. My father's a carpenter. So
there you go. Good man. Good man.
Yes. Awesome. Very good trade.
Yes. Awesome.
So tell us about your Pass Eye On. Tell us about that platform and what it is that you do and provide.
Yeah. So Pass Eye On is really a play on the word passion. It was in a conversation I was having with one of the CEOs for this Chamber of Commerce, and I inadvertently said it. I just love to pass I on, and then it kind of stuck. So I went and trademarked it. A true entrepreneur. So since that time, I wrote a book based on that concept and the framework, and that's the 7 building blocks, hence the carpentry trade, to sustainability and success. And from that's what I use, these 7 building blocks, to help individuals to reach their sustainability in their business model, as well as a degree of success in the things that they want to do.
Awesome. And so do you have a specific target group that provide these services to?
Yeah, so entrepreneurs and leaders, those are my main target groups. Now, there's other individuals that fall in line with that because of the coaching programs that we have. But my target is entrepreneurs, other entrepreneurs, as well as leaders.
Okay, awesome. And when we talk about community, and so tell me, what does that look like for you in what you do? Are you creating a community for different entrepreneurs and leaders in a specific industry or space, or how does that work?
Yeah, great question. So one of the programs that we run is an acronym. It's called AED. Put you in mind of the defibrillator that you have when you get shot back into life. I assist business, I encourage entrepreneurs, and I develop ecosystem builders. So it's really about building a community of fellow entrepreneurs that are going to pass on. They're not just going to keep it and hover over it themselves and covet it, but they're going to also pass expertise, skills, talents, and everything on to other people. It's kind of like pay it forward. You want to make sure that you give someone enough that they can already pick it up and run with it, as opposed to having to develop it themselves and struggle and go through all of those nuances.
Right. Okay, awesome.
Mhm.
And tell me, how long have you been, doing this pass eye on? Like, how long have you been doing it, and what happened in your life that made you pivot to go ahead and launch it?
So I'm gonna say I've always had a variation of it through working and just being the individual that I am. I always want other people to succeed. It became more prevalent when the recession hit, because pretty much lost everything just about that we had accumulated, and it really put me in a space. And I wanted to make sure that I never would experience that again, and not only me but other people that I come in contact with. So I became more intentional about this framework or this concept in 2016. So I've been very deliberate since 2016, passing it on and making sure that the individuals that I come in contact with are able to get these nuggets and succeed in their careers.
Awesome. Now, when people come to you, or I don't know if you maybe host different events or workshops, or people come to you and ask you, about your services. Tell me, how is it that you're able to connect with people and then have them be a part of that platform?
So people come various different ways. I do speaking engagements. As I mentioned before, I have books that I've authored. So when I go out and I, sell the books, or I'm with people in general, it comes up in conversation because I'm always selling on the fly.
Mhm.
So that's how individuals come. I have a podcast that's out as well. I have social media, website, and then referrals. My biggest draw is from referrals, people that I have
Mhm.
helped in the past, people that know something about me, someone that's told them about me. That's where the majority of our business and clients come from.
Okay. Awesome. So we have about 5 minutes left. So let's see what we can get in real quick.
No
So
problem.
with this pass eye on, tell me, what is it that you would like for the listeners to really gain from learning, what you shared with us today about what it is that you do and who you help and how you serve? What is
Yeah.
that you want them to walk away with from a pass eye on?
So here's the thing: if there's anyone that's listening that has sometimes issues with overthinking, and they have some limited beliefs, or people told them that they weren't going to be able to do that business that they wanted to launch, I'm the guy that you want to talk to, because I'm going to help you pivot to your passion. I'm going to help activate that passion, that potential, that purpose that you have, and make sure that it's aligned so that you can pivot to your passion. That's what your takeaway is today. If you find yourself in there, overthinking, as I mentioned, limited beliefs, imposter syndrome, any of those things that are you're struggling with now, I'm your guy.
Okay. And what would be the best way for someone to reach out to you, in order to obtain some of those services?
So I'm very simple. And all my handles are at Dr. Shawn M. Nicholson. And my website is drshawnmnicholson.com. So very, very simple. You can Google Dr. Shawn M. Nicholson. It'll pull everything up. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, everything that's out there that I'm on.
Awesome. Now I'm going to ask you, in your own words, tell me, why is community important to you?
Oh, wow. Community is very important to me because we have to help each other. No one is an old adage that there's, no man is an island. And that's a true statement. We help each other. I need you to survive. You need me to survive. And we're better together. We're stronger together. So being able to have that sense of community gives us undeniable power to accomplish anything that we set our minds to do.
Awesome. Now, last but not least, tell us what is next for Dr. Shawn M. Nicholson. What do you have coming up, and what can people look forward to?
Well, it's funny you should ask that. I'm going to be participating in a couple of different things, but on December 14th, I'm participating on the Dare to Be Free conference. So that's going to be awesome. So, and I want to encourage everyone to look us up, and don't give up is the theme of it. And we're just going to really share some great nuggets with the people that are there, whether they're in person or whether they're virtual. We're going to give them something to help them know that you have been going through so much, but don't give up. We're going to help you be free.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. So, and we look forward to having you too on that as well.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Nicholson, I want to thank you so much for being our guest today. Thank you for sharing with us what you do, and how you can help and help push people forward, towards their aspirations, towards their dreams, and help them not give up.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Thank you for having me.
Hey, yes, I really appreciate that. Is there anything that you would like to say before we get out of here?
No, listen, just remember that every day is a good day. And whatever you decide, however you decide to plan your day, always include helping somebody else, because you never know what that individual is going through and what they're going to be able to accomplish just by hearing what you have to share with them.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Look, we have come down to the end of the show. And remember that community is very important. Nobody made it anywhere alone. Everybody is going to need somebody along this journey more than once. All right. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of JQLM Radio's Community Corner with your girl, Lady J, right here on JQLM Radio, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. And until next time, I will see you all again. Continue to tune in to JQLM Radio 24/7 for great music all day long, and check out some of the other shows from some of the other personalities here on air. And we will see you all again soon. All right. Love y'all. Deuces.